So I was doing the pre-shuffle for you guys, and one thing that jumped out to me is that I saw that you guys, you Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, or whatever, wherever you have Cancer in your birth chart, you Cancers are trying to avoid a tower moment in your stability right now. So even though this is a love reading, Spirit was letting me know right off the bat that your focus probably isn't love right now. It's more so about your finances, your stability. Okay, so let's look and see who's in your energy right now. Holy Spirit, ancestors, and spirit guides, who's in my Cancer's energy as it pertains to love? Who is in my Cancer's energy as it pertains to love? Cancers, you have a water sign that's in your orbit. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You have a water sign. A Pisces, a Scorpio. You have a Scorpio. There's a Pisces. There's somebody with Pisces in their birth chart. I'm also getting a sun sign that's in your orbit. I'm also seeing a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, most likely a sun sign, who is very defensive in your energy. Okay, Cancers, who is in your energy right now as it pertains to love? Okay, Cancers, we have a Knight of Wands in reverse in your energy right now when it comes to love. This could be a fire sign. Doesn't have to be. I'm getting a Leo. This could be someone, well, this it's not, it could be. This is a person who has a bad history with you or has a history of being unreliable. Okay, this person is either somebody that you've had a difficult time relying on, or this person is fairly youthful, and this person kind of is a fly-by-night, wherever they lay their hat is their home type of personality. They're very young-minded. They act before they think about things. They don't think things through. They do things very quickly, and they could also be like here for a short time, not a long time type. So that's the person who's in your energy that came out. How do you feel about this person? Okay, Cancers, you are in the Three of Wands. You're trying to keep your distance from this person. Okay. You could have been, yeah, you're in no contact with this person. Ace of Swords in reverse underneath the deck. You're in no contact with this person. You have feelings for this person that you're not expressing, but you're choosing to hold back because you're actually, like I was saying, your pre-shuffle, I saw you guys in the pre-shuffle, I saw that you were focusing on your finances. That's exactly the same energy I'm seeing here now. You dealt with, this is somebody from your past that you dealt with. I'm kind of seeing that you're holding a little bit of a grudge with this person. If it's not a grudge, then I feel like it doesn't have to be a grudge. It's more so about you protecting your energy at this time with the Queen of Pentacles. Like, you're protecting your energy, you're protecting your stability, your emotions, you're protecting your family if you have kids, or just the people around you, you're protecting them. You're kind of over the past. The past is like a distant memory, or there's something here about the past with this person, or just your past in general, where, you know, you've had relationships that haven't worked out and you feel a need to protect yourself from any kind of energy that would not serve you. Okay, so you do still have feelings for this person. Now, you could be questioning whether or not to talk to this person. I do see that there's no communication. Why are you in the Three of Wands, Cancers? Yeah, you're definitely keeping your distance from this person. Why are you in the Three of Wands right now? You're planning to do something here. What are you planning? The Devil in reverse. Oh, okay. So you're trying to protect yourself from toxic relationships here. You're in the Three of Pentacles. I'm sorry, you have Four of Pentacles. So here we got the same energy that came out under the deck. See, we got Four of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. So I'm getting what's mine is mine, okay? You can't have it. You're protecting yourself. This is a clear, a very, very clear energy. Very, very obvious. It came out twice underneath the deck. So the reason why you're in this energy is because you're trying to protect yourself. So the Devil in reverse, I see that you're trying to repair. There's some kind of a toxic relationship with this person. This person is toxic, or when you were in a relationship with this person, it brought out your toxic traits. And so there are things that you are trying to heal from, overcome, and shield yourself from. So you're keeping your distance from this person in order to avoid a tower moment or some kind of a blow up here. You don't want to go back to a bad habit, or there's something that's related to this person that caused some toxicity in your life that you're trying to keep at bay. You're like, no, I can't talk to this person. I can't get involved with this person. If I do get involved with this person, I talk to this person, there's going to be some drama, or there's going to be a blow up, or I'm going to have to deal with this toxic trait here. So there's something toxic about this person that you are trying to avoid. You're trying to protect yourself from whatever toxicity that this person brings into your life, okay? So I'm going to look into that, what this Devil energy is. What's this Devil energy for my Cancers? What is this toxicity that they're trying to avoid? Right now, Cancers, I see you working hard to try to afford a new home or a vehicle or make some kind of a large purchase. So I see you saving your money here, or you're focused on your finances and your stability to try to make sure that you can purchase something major here, some kind of an asset. This could be an investment or something in regards to a business or a home. There's something here about banking, financial institutions, or making a large purchase here. If you could be planning for the future for your children. So if you have kids, you're trying to think, okay, what do I need to do to save up for my kids' college or a retirement? So now you're thinking more like long-term, more stable here. You're thinking about your financial longevity. That's what I'm seeing. What kind of toxicity are you trying to avoid? JKL could be significant. An obsessed person with the initials JKL, or like those letters could be in somebody's name, or it could be something that you're trying to avoid. Okay. Committed relationship. Okay, so you were in a committed relationship with this person, and you're not now, and you think if this person has tried to reach out to you recently, I feel like you're thinking that this person could be reaching out to you because they're lonely, or because they can't cut it on their own, or there's something that they may need you for. Betrayal. Secrets. Causing burdens, backstabbing, maybe a thief. So this person... Okay, so this person caused a lot of burden in your life, okay? We have betrayals here. So you were in a committed relationship with this person, but there was some kind of a betrayal here. This person's going to try to reconcile with you. That's who's in your energy right now. They're in your orbit, okay? Oh, look, we have intimacy here. The intimacy could have been, I don't know. you have a very, okay, so here's the thing about this person. You have a very strong bond with this person. So there's something here about intimacy. Maybe this person thinks that you're really good in bed, or you think that this person's really good in bed, or there's something here about intimacy that speaks out. But I'm seeing that whatever this, okay, intimacy with this person would be a bad investment, or it was a bad investment for some way, shape, or form. Intimacy with this person was not good. Like, in your mind, you're thinking to yourself, I should have never did it with this person, or I can't do it with this person. It's something like that. Like, oh, it was a bad idea for me to sleep with this person. Something like that. Tell me more about the betrayal. Okay, we have domestic violence or abuse. So this person, I do see, yeah, this person could have abused you some way, shape, or form. And here's the thing about abuse. Sometimes it can be not as obvious when you're in a relationship. Like, somebody could be abusing you financially for money. You know, if you may not see it as that. You could be just thinking, oh, I'm just helping this person out. But this person could be one of those people who took your kindness for weakness, and you didn't know that you were like being financially abused or spiritually abused. So there's something here about this person being an abuser, either physically, emotionally, financially, or something like that. And I'm seeing High Priestess in reverse in my deck here. So that kind of tells me that your intuition told you that something was wrong, but you chose to ignore it. So that you allow this, you were in a committed relationship with a person here who betrayed you. They kept secrets from you. This person abused you in some way, shape, or form. I feel the abuse could have been financial. I'm gonna be honest with you. So an example would be if you had a car and this person didn't, they could have done something to your car, and you may have had to pay a lot of money, right? Or this person could have, you could have lent this person money and they squandered it, okay, and then came back to you for more, okay? This person could have lived with you. You tried to help this person out, and maybe they didn't pay you back financially, or you let them move in and then they trashed your home. They didn't take care of things, and they looked at you and like, okay, well, whatever, it's your problem now. Whatever the problem is, this person abused you in some way, shape, or form. So nothing good so far has come out. Give me one more betrayal. Some of you didn't deal with any abuse. You say you didn't deal with any abuse. The intimacy wasn't bad. Okay. There's something here about intimacy with this person being not good or a bad investment. Maybe you had a child with this person, and you had you said, oh man, I should have never had a baby with you. I should have never did this with you. There's something here about there was betrayal as it relates to intimacy, abuse, and or we got big D, big P, energy on point. Okay, so here's the thing about this person that I want to point out. This person could have slept around. You could have found out they were talking to somebody else. You would have STD underneath the bottom of the deck. They could have put you at risk. So this is a situation where you were in a relationship with someone who was not in a relationship with you. Okay, at least not in the way that you thought that the relationship should have been happening. This person had toxic traits, okay? This person was probably good in bed, okay? Or at least they had the energy. So say for instance, and I actually was in a relationship with somebody like this. You have a lot of chemistry with a person. The person looks good to you on the outside, whatever. You have a great person. This person has a great personality. You have a great personality. You guys mesh well together. The energy is just popping, right? It's there. The energy is great. When you get to the bedroom, this person may not be the best in bed, but you still have good energy, okay? But, that energy that's really great when it's great, is still there even when the times are bad. And so you may overlook the bad times, and say, oh, well, at least we have, this person has such great chemistry or whatever, but this person has like really toxic traits. So they may look good, they may treat you good at times. You may say, oh, this is the best, whatever. But then at the same time, they exhibit a lot of toxic traits. This could even be somebody that you really really is attractive. And they're good in bed, but they're not good at anything else. They're not good when it comes to making money. They're not good when it comes to relationships. They're not good when it comes to, all these other things. So each one of you will be different. But yeah, this person is in your energy. Why is this person in my Cancer's energy? Why are they here? Okay, we have soulmate or twin flame. So this person is a soulmate or twin flame. It's just a person who has a very strong connection with you, and they feel like, they don't. I mean, this is a general reading. Like anybody could read this. This is not. Okay, this person is having money trouble. Okay, they mismanage some of their funds. Okay, they're on the brink of ruin, debts, financial lacks. Okay, so they could have just recently lost a home, a vehicle. They have some kind of a major financial loss, and they feel like you are more responsible than they are. They know that you are, and so they're coming back towards you because, you had good chemistry at one point. They say, oh, okay, well, I know Cancer, we had a bad breakup, or they don't want anything to do with me. I know that they know that I'm going through a lot, but I feel like we're meant to be together, or I feel like this person can help me in my life. They feel like it's your purpose to help them get out of whatever situation that they're in, because you guys have a special bond. Okay, and they feel like you will let them in. But this person is in Knight of Wands in reverse energy. So very immature, right? They'll come around. They're going to be in and out of your life. It's the same energy. That's what they're coming in with. Okay, what's this person dealing with here? What are they bringing? Baggage, loads, 10 of Wands. Okay, so this person is experiencing a lot of burdens, financial lacks. They have a lot of stuff going on. You let this person into your door. They're going to plop all their bags down. They're going to plop all of these burdens and debts and whatever else that they have at your feet. Okay, this is what's coming with this person if you let this person back in. Tell me more about Knight of Wands in reverse. The Hermit in reverse. This person feels the Hermit in reverse, Virgo energy. They've been spending some time thinking about how they can repair their financial situation. I'm literally seeing that they could have lost a job recently, or whatever stream of income that they've used to make money in the recent past, or the last time that you met with this person. They've lost that. Okay, whatever they did to make money, that didn't work. So they switched jobs, careers. If they had a business, that business, it's not doing well. There's something about, they don't want to tell you this, and they haven't told a lot of people this. This is a burden for them. And so, again, they're coming towards you because they feel like you can help them in some way, shape, or form. Because you may have something about you that's, you may have a lot of connections. You may have a network. You have something as it relates to stability in the realm of stability that this person could use. Keyword use. So, Nine of Cups in reverse. This person could have a drinking problem. They literally could have. I'm also getting drinking and driving. Okay, somebody could have got caught drinking and driving. Somebody has a drinking problem, a drug, something that they do in excess. Could have happened at night when they were leaving work. They lost their job. Once whatever this disaster happened because they were being overindulgent, okay, they lost work quick. They lost their money quick. They lost a job quick. Things started falling down the tubes real fast once this person started overindulging in whatever toxicity that they were choosing to indulge in. Okay? Let me see here. We have prostitute. This person, prostitute? Okay. This person, this is the type of person who will do anything for money. They're a shapeshifter here. They'll do and say whatever they feel like they need to do and say to you. And I'm sorry for those of you who know who, I don't know who this person is. And I'm sorry for whoever this reading is for. This is a toxic person here. Real toxic person. What's the energy that they're coming in towards my Cancers? Oh my God, look. I told you this person's an addict. Cancer. Didn't I tell you this person got bad habit? They got a habit. This person has a habit. Okay? We literally had the word the addict card came out. This person is an addict. This person is an addict. Point blank, period. How do you feel about this person? How do my Cancers feel about this person? You know who this person is. I don't feel like you've spoken to this person. Now I'm hearing fire trucks, police cars, sirens outside my window. How do you feel about this person? There's something here about this person in jail or you know, those emergency services. Police, jail, fire truck. This is a person you get with this person. You're going to have, you know, you're going to have to call these services. There's something about this person's life with this. They're connected to those kinds of services, okay? Fire department, police department, whatever departments have sirens, okay? How do you feel about this person in this relationship? How do you feel about this person in this relationship? Confident in reverse popped out. Why are you not confident when it comes to this person? How does this person feel about you? Resistant. Okay, rebellious, defensive, closed. So this is a very stubborn person. Strong, though. And we have a horse here. So this person is going to pop up in the year of the horse. We're in the year of the horse right now. So this person is a very stubborn person. You can't convince this person to do anything. Okay. You lack confidence when it comes to this person. Because, okay, you're curious. So here's the thing about this. You are actually, okay, because you secretly long for this person. That's why. You know this person is bad news, Cancer. You know this person is not good for you. You know you need to hold back from this person. But you're not confident that you can stay away from them because you want to know what's going on with them. You're curious. You're fascinated by them and this person. And it's because you're still interested in them in some shape or form. You're yearning for them secretly, okay? You're trying to keep your distance. You know that you're happier. You know, you're going to have a better life without this person being in your life. But the truth of the matter is, you have a strong bond with this person because you had such great chemistry. And so you're not particularly confident that you can stay away from this person because you're just so curious. You're like a cat, you know, but we know what they said about curious cats, right? So don't be so inquisitive. Don't be so, curious about this person that, to your own demise is what I'm saying. Because this person is bringing burdens to your door. Okay, what happened with you and this person in the past? This person is in your energy right now as we're doing this reading. So they're in your orbit some way, shape, or form. They are in your orbit. They want to come towards you. Whether they will, that's free will, but they want to come towards you. They're also resistant to changing whatever bad habit that they have. So just know that. So they come back towards you. The same stuff that you dealt with before, you're still going to deal with, because they're very resistant to change. So if they were a drinker, they're still going to be drinking. If they were doing coke or any kind of other substances, or if they were a smoker, or whatever bad habit that they do in excess, they are still going to be doing that. So why did you get rid of this person in the past? What's the shadow elements of this relationship? What are the shadow elements of this relationship for my Cancers? We have different page. Number 87 may be significant for you, or 78. Doesn't want the same things anymore as you once did. Different viewpoints on how to raise children or live their life. So this person, you and them, they don't align when it comes to values, life goals. This person's also lovesick. You don't have the same goals in terms of how you should do things, do business, or whatever. You maybe need to do a burning bowl ceremony or some kind of a detachment ceremony, because you're weak when it comes to this person. I see you staying away, or you're doing your best to try to stay away, but you're curious. I see you very curious to peek back into whatever their situation is. You may be getting readings or trying to figure out what it is that they're doing. You could be looking at old photos or something about this person. You could be looking back on some things. You could be looking at old photos, pictures, videos. You're both thinking about each other right now. What happened here? What are the darker elements of this relationship? Poker face. 33 could be significant, or the number 6. Does not reveal feelings or emotions or their true feelings. Guessing game. So this person could have, there's something about Vegas or just gambling. This person could have been a gambler as well. This person could have lost something in while they were gambling. They could have, I don't know, sold the deed or something to the house or something. I don't know. This person could be a gambler, as a drinker, a gambler. I don't know. They don't want you to know how they feel. If you, say for instance, if you ended the relationship with this person, they don't want you to know how hurt they are about this ending. They're keeping a poker face. We have in their heads. Remember I said Papa was a Rolling Stone, wherever they laid their hat was their home. Okay, so I'm seeing a fedora here. This person could have wore a lot of hats, or they're a hat person. And the number 7 here. So we have 2 7. So the number 7 could be significant. So this person is in their head a lot. So they could have a lot of insecurities. We have allows insecurities to affect their emotions, sabotages the relationship due to fear and doubt, overthinks and questions emotions. This person is emotionally detached, and they have some kind of inner childhood wounding from their childhood, obviously, that they need to heal before they ever could think about coming towards you to have a healthy relationship. Okay, there's something that happened in this person's childhood. Listen to me. This person went through something in their childhood that they are trying to deal with emotionally with and cope. That's why they have these addictions. That's why they do things in excess. They have something that they don't want to deal with or confront. They're very resistant to this. That is causing them to be a terror And this is not just to you. This is anybody that they come into contact with. They're not going to be able to have any healthy relationships, period, because they have not dealt with their inner childhood wounds. Okay? This person is very insecure. They are very childlike. This person could be a whole grown person, but they're operating in a teenage, like their mind, their brain is still in that of a child going through puberty. So we're talking like a 16, 17, 18-year-old person. That's who this person is. That's how they're acting. That's how they're playing out their life. So you're going to be with this person. You need to be mindful that they are not in a mature energy. You're coming across as a Queen of Pentacles upright. They are showing up as the Knight of Wands in reverse. They're not going to be able to offer you stability. This person might be a lot of fun. You may have a lot of good chemistry with this person, but they are a bad investment, okay? Underneath the deck, look what we have. There's that word again. I can't make this up. What does it say? It says addict, social addict. This person likes a lot of attention too. So they may also be online. They may be doing things online. They may always be on their phone. They could be talking to other people. They're spiritually unsettled, okay? Again, we have the number 3. Now we have 93. The numbers 1 and 2. Number 12, 21. They could be, something could have happened when this person was 21 years old. When you get with this person or think on this person or know somebody, ask what happened when they were 21, because when this person was 21 years old, something significant happened in this person's life that changed them forever, okay? Or 12 or 21, okay? So this person wants to consistently hang out with their peers or makes excuses to see others besides their partner, cancels plans in favor of others. So this is a person who is a social butterfly, okay? They want to be out there for the streets. They want to be out. They want to talk to other folks. They want to go and do this and go and do that. They're always on the go, okay? This person is a very fragile mind, very insecure energy, okay? And extremely sensitive to your feedback, okay? You're not going to be able to do anything with this person. And I think you know that. That's why you're in the 4 of Pentacles, okay? Now, what would this person say to you if they had the chance? Cancers. That's who's in your energy right now at the time of this reading. What would this person say to you if they have the chance? Because I see you're longing for this person. I just saw 10 months from now. I don't know if that'll be significant or not. What does this person have to say to my Cancers? What do they have to confess? Hopefully this will give you guys some closure here. Whoop. Oh, okay, those wanted to come out, so. This person is a narcissist, Cancer. When this person was young, they were made to feel insignificant, some way, shape, or form, by a parent or a close friend or their family. They were made to feel insignificant. So they look for love in various different places to try to feel like they're worth something, that they have some kind of value, okay? So that's why they look for a lot of social interactions. They want to be in the streets because they feel like they have an incessant need to feel liked by lots of people, because when they were younger, they were made to feel insignificant, okay? We have engagement coming soon. This person wants to marry you, or they wish they had married you when they had the chance, okay? I wish I never met you is also here. You opened up something for this person. They can't go back. You know what I'm getting is that you broke the dam. You broke the dam of feelings and emotions. This person thought that they were hard. They thought that they would never be able to feel the way that they feel about you for someone. They just have a toxic way of dealing with people. They thought they could come and go and not have feelings for you. But it turned out that they actually do have feelings for you that they're not expressing. Okay? And so they, in a way, it's like, okay, I can't live with you, but I can't live without you. They kind of feel like you put a spell on them. So they may have told you that at one point, like, did you put something on me? Yada, yada, yada. Again, this is a narcissist empath dynamic. You are the one I want. No one else compares to you. You're an earth angel. You are their earth angel. You make me feel like I matter. Okay? And I can never find the right words to say to you. And it's because they are an emotionally detached person. They don't know how to express their emotions because they weren't really loved that way or that much as a child. Okay, so they don't know how to express love to you. And again, this all stems from their childhood. Okay, so I know that you're curious about this person. You're curious about a future with this person because you have a lot of fun. You have a lot of chemistry. This person is young. They act young. They may do young things. Okay, so they may make you feel young. Okay, you're so mature. You may want to break from all of those things that you do. So acting like a child or childlike may feel fun at times. But, you know, that kind of stuff gets old after a while. Once the bills come due or life gets serious, you want to have somebody around you who can be there with you for the long haul. And this person is not ready and they are going through a transformation. You've helped them. You've initiated that change. But as long as they're resistant to that change, they're not going to be ready for you. They're not going to be able to do what you need them to do for you. It's unfortunate because I see you really like this person and you wish things were different. But yeah, I'm sorry to say they're in the same energy as they always have been. Okay, so thank you so much thank you so much for watching this reading. I'm glad that you're here. I hope you got a great message out of it. Sorry for my Cancers. You have another thing coming. Just keep hope, keep faith alive. Don't go back to this person and you'll continue to be in your stable energy. Okay. Thank you so much for watching again. Take care, guys. See you in the next one. Bye.